Hello YouTube, and how's it going? Welcome back to another market watch. Everybody has been requesting it. I couldn't do it last week because it's been a really busy week. However, today we're doing another market watch. Now, what is a market watch, you guys are thinking? Let me tell you. So every single week, barring last week I guess, every single week we analyze the market and see what trades are currently going on in the market. And what we do is we evaluate those trades, see how many common trades we have, and then we analyze what that item is worth based on all the different trades that we find throughout the course of 2, 3, 4, 5 hours. And we make sure that we can give you guys the most accurate representation of what people are trying to get and people are trying to scam for whatever item is going up and going down on this market watch video. Now, it's very important that you guys understand that this is not an exact science. This is an approximation of what the item is worth. We get a vast understanding of where the market's going, what's going up, what's going down. We're seeing what is valuable, what is not valuable, and we can really see and really gauge what we really want out of the market based on these things. So therefore, we are going to be doing a market watch like we did last time. But we're going to first go over all the different things that we found about a week and a half ago. And we're going to see how different has the market changed since then. So let's get right into it. So the first thing that we're gonna see here is that you guys can see that there is candy canes for 3i. There is two I and 1 Q fit for a candy cane. I think it's roughly still around 3, if I would, maybe 2 and ads, but I think that's where you're going to see candy cane. 1 plus ball head for candy cane. I think that trade's not going to go. But yeah, these are the candy cane trades. You guys can see here. This is what it was last, probably about approximation about a week and a half. I'll try to do these videos a little bit more. The next thing on the list is flowers. Flowers being flowers being for mochi. Now, I don't think mochi is as high value as it was. I think it's going down in price if I remember, but it might not be so low. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Next thing is Soul Cane Q Fit for flowers. I don't think they're going to get that. Flowers for 3 unobtainables. I think that's more worth it. I think that's more close to the actual approximation. I don't think that's fair for flowers. This is still underpaying for it. But I believe this was the closest one we found to what it actually is worth. Now, P-Bag went down in price, if you guys remember in the last one. You have Q-Fit, you have ELO for P-Bag, you have P-Bag for Mochi. Now, that would have been an extraordinarily good trade for the Mochi user if Mochi went down. I'm not sure if Mochi went down. I'll let you guys know in the second part of the video. We have P-Bag, ELO for I. That's an interesting one. We have P-Bag plus Jester Box for Mochi. We have I for P-Bag and ads. Makes sense. The only PCC trade that we found all day was Candy Cane, J-Fit, and Q-Bag for P-Bag for PCC. That's still underpaying for PCC, to be honest with you. Santa Hat being ELO ads. I think that's probably where it was the week before that as well. So it's probably roughly around there. I think both cores are probably still the same around Goro. They could have went up. I'm interested to see about that. You have Elf Hat. You have Shades being around Mara. Elf Hat being around... this is the old Elf Hat, by the way. Being around Pika. These glasses are going up and down in value. We don't really know where they kind of stand at. Trident being around Shusui, which is around Goro, and Trident being around Goro makes a lot of sense. Bells being around Pika, Magu, or Tori, which is generally true. Bells for Kage, interesting. Now, this is where this is the biggest change right here, guys. This is the biggest change right here. ELO was worth was worth less than Soul Cane, but Soul Cane is now worth less than Elo. So that's going to be something to look at today in today's trade market. Next, we have JFit. JFit being very, very interesting around the I. I don't know if I dropped or if it went up. I don't really know. I don't know if an item like that will drop. We'll see. Next thing, you have QFit. QFit for Azure. QFit for Soul Cane. Soul Cane ads. I think that's generally what you can see. I don't know. We'll see. Now, this was a scam, Wings for I, but Wings being generally around Mara, maybe Magu. Now, Cupid 1 we established. Cupid 1 and Cupid Battle Axe have now fallen back to pretty much an SP or in a dark route, pretty much worth nothing. We'll see if that changed. Next thing is Jester Scythe. Jester Scythe was going for roughly around Magu ads, Pika ads, Tori. Now, I think it's probably have gone back up because people have realized how ridiculous it is to short that stock, but we'll see. And then we have Jester Box, which is worth Mara, which is pretty much what that says right there. Jester Hat worth Mara. We have Lance worth Mara or Magu. We have Hollow Fang, which is worth Mara or Magu. Ballhead being around Tori ads, something around there, which is very, very nice. And then continuing on here, you have Festival Shield being around Mara. I don't know if it is actually Mara. It might be Goro ads. We'll see. And then Elo Egg. Elo Egg is a very, very interesting investment. If you guys are going to invest in something, you guys should definitely invest in Elo Egg. I feel like that has been going up quite a bit. Very, very good. We didn't find any Flamingo Boat trades, but we'll see if we find one of those this time around. Now, Fruit Journal. Fruit Journal has been getting traded for everything lately. I ended up getting one for Agora. I ended up getting one for Agoro. Somebody ended up trading theirs for a Magu. So, like, I don't know. It's a weird, volatile item. We'll see how much that's gone. All-Seeing Eye. The All-Seeing Eye is an interesting one currently. It is QFit Elo for the Eye. I think that's a little bit less than what people should be trying to get for it. I think I will stand by this point. I think people who has spent $200 should be trying to get more than just JFit. They should be getting JFit ads at the very least, as you guys can see here, just scrolling through. People trading for their Mochi. Moria Scissors. Moria Scissors being pretty much not very much, maybe Goro around. Similar to Zushi as Shusui, which somebody's trying to get a Mara, but realistically, it's probably most likely going to stick around the Goro. Next, Gauntlets, like I said, Gravity Cane, pretty much worthless. Brooks Violin being around really like Magu, which is kind of an interesting one. Brooks Guitar being Magu plus ads. Some people trying to get Paw plus ads. Paw, I think, has gone down, so we're going to be able to see where that kind of lies, which is kind of interesting because I feel like Guitar is something that's sought after quite a bit. It's just people don't put it on the market very often. Now, Soul Cane was Elo plus ads, but now Elo is Soul Cane plus ads, completely reversed. So it's going to be interesting to see what Soul Cane has kind of dropped to this time around. Bats being maybe Magu, or maybe not Magu, maybe Mara. It's kind of hard to price this one. Ryuma's Scarf, not worth very much. Soul King Scarf, worth so much right now. I think it's like top 5 items in the game's value right now, so it's very, very important that you guys think about, if you guys get this drop, you guys think very carefully if you guys want to get rid of it. Soul King outfit being around Soul King, I'm not exactly sure on that, but Soul King top hat, Ryuma's outfit, pretty much worth nothing. Brooks outfit, you could see people overpricing it, underpricing it. Now Mochi's taking an interesting turn. You have the Eye, you have QFit, you have the Eye and QFit. People are trying to get. You have the I plus ads. I think generally people are trying to get the I plus ads, but I think it has gone down. I think it has gone down this time, but we'll see if I was incorrect there. And then we had the last two here. We have Kage, Scythe for Kage, which is an interesting one. I think Kage's probably gone down too. Kage for ball head, and then Mara for paw. So very, very interesting so far. And then these were some crazy trades here. These three things for Mara. Mara being like Jester Hat, Jester Box alone, they're both worth Mara. So it was a crazy trade. Somebody was trying to get rid of their Hollow Fang for 2 SPs and a Dark Root. Very, very good trade there. And then 2 of those for a Mara. Very, very crazy trade. So we're going to be trying to look for some crazy trades while we're doing these things. But nonetheless, I will see you guys in the second part of the Market Watch. All right, boys, how's it going? And welcome back. Today, I'm going to let you guys know we're having a deflationary period in GPO right now, which means a lot of items are going down, but the most valuable items are going up. So, today, I'm going to show you guys what we found. So, first and foremost, we see somebody trying to trade their candy cane for 4 all-seeing eyes. That's like $800 US. Plus ads. Like, there is no way candy cane's worth that much. I don't think it's worth that much. Maybe 2.5. Some people are trying to get 3 out of it. Might be able to get 3, but I don't know if you're going to get 4. Especially 4 plus ads. But yeah, these are generally the trades. The common one was J-Fit, Ball Head, J-Fit, Backpack, and All-Seeing Eye for Candy Cane. I think that's roughly... That's like that's an all right trade, I think. But yeah, next was Flowers. Let me just zoom in like I had it before here. Sorry about that, guys. Oops, there we go. But yeah, yeah, Flowers being roughly around like, from what I understood, I thought it was going to be 2 unobtainables, which it is, right? Like Elo Egg, or Q-Fit ads. But people are trying to trade their Flowers for All-Seeing Eye. I don't know if you're going to ever get that trade. People are trying to trade their Flowers for Mochi. Maybe you'll be able to get that trade. A lot of people are valuing the P-Bag really highly right now. So if you got in luckily last week or the week before on getting a P-Bag, you're in luck, because the P-Bag has gone up quite a bit. Obviously, we don't have very many Flowers trades because Flowers is hard to trade for. All right, so P-Bag. People trading their P-Bag for All-Seeing Eye and Flowers plus ads. I don't think they're going to get that. But lots of people were offering All-Seeing Eye for P-Bag. Lots and lots of people offering All-Seeing Eye for P-Bag. So many so that I didn't want to fill up all the P-Bag area just with these. But yeah, most common trade right now, a lot of people are trying to offer the All-Seeing Eye for the P-Bag. I don't know if that's logistically correct. I think the P-Bag is probably worth less. But people are, like, incentivizing themselves to create a marketplace. Like for instance, look at this, right? P-Bag, J-Fit. Like, look at this. I'll even add this one. P-Bag, J-Fit, right? For All-Seeing Eye. And, like, the thing is, like, when it comes down to it, you see, like, the values of these things, like, moving such at a drastic pace that you can't really, like, get a grasp on where they are. But the thing is, the All-Seeing Eye is worth 200 USD. So it's very, very important that you guys understand that if you guys are going to trade 200 USD, you guys make sure that you guys get at least 2 unobtainables, or an obtainable and a lot of ads, something like that. Come on, guys. We want to make sure that we make this value worth its actual value. All right, the next thing is we didn't find any PCC trades today. If some go up on the side over there, make sure you guys use it as inference. However, we did not find any. Okay, continuing on, we have Santa Hat being Tori ads, Elo ads, very Elo randomly. Like, I feel like Santa Hat has retained a lot of value. It might have actually gone up a tad, which is kind of good for those who have the Santa Hat. Both cores being around Goro, Hiei ads, Goro-ish. That's pretty much been roughly around the same thing. Trident's Goro, so that's why you see that. Jester Box being Mara, but if you take into consideration the CB's core being Goro, then Goro plus ads equals Mara. All right, elf hat. We only found one elf hat today, which is strange because normally you guys get a lot of trades for those type of things. Hey, look at that, a journal. Journal for spare bag. Yeah, very, very interesting. We didn't really find that much, and we did this for like a good 3 hours, maybe like 4 hours. And normally elf hat gets traded a lot or is used as trade bait, but we didn't find any of those except for this one. So probably around like Mara this offer is, maybe low-end Magu. Next thing, Starshades. Starshades is one of those items that's pretty volatile, but it's roughly around Mara to Pika. Maybe it's Magu, I'm not sure, but like this week's, that's kind of where it's been at. Trident, like I said, I try not to put too many Trident trades here. Trident's roughly around Goro. We know it. That's what Hiei ads is. That's what Shusui is. Like it's Goro ads. Bells is interesting. It dropped a little bit. I didn't think Bells was gonna drop as much as it did. It was Tori. Now it's Pika. People asking Mara for it. People asking Magu for it. Magu ads. So probably around Pika. Bells being Pika. Very interesting because last week or the week before it was quite up. All right, so Elo, interestingly enough, is rising at an astounding rate. So this is a very low trade for it, but now, like I said before, Soul Cane was actually worth more than Elo, but now Elo is worth more than Soul Cane. It used to be that Soul Cane was Soul Cane. You could trade your Soul Cane for Elo ads. Now you can trade your Elo for Soul Cane ads. So it's very, very interesting how those things have flipped in a matter of like 10 days. But yeah, you guys can see some of these trades here. Soul Cane plus Ballhead, etc., etc. You guys can see Elo plus Tori. Next is JFit. JFit, interestingly enough, is people are trying to offer All-Seeing Eye for JFit. They're offering their JFit for Mochi plus ads, P-Bag plus ads. Like, Mochi's a pretty standard, it's at a pretty standard place. A little bit of fluctuation on what unobtainables you are trading for it, but it's roughly around like All-Seeing Eye ads. That's what people are trying to get out of it. QFit has gone up a little bit, I think. QFit's being all fruits. I mean, like, realistically, it's kind of like where it was before, but like it dropped and then it went back up. So QFit for All-Seeing Eye, I don't know if you're going to get that, but QFit for Elo Egg, I think that's probably a good trade for the Elo Egg, to be honest. Maybe not, I'm not sure. This, he's trying to overtrade for this for all the main 3 fruits. Apart from Mochi and stuff. But yeah, QFit's an interesting one. I think it might go up in price. We'll see that soon. But again, only my prediction. Wings, literally all the wings that I've been seeing has just been like Mara. So wings have dropped from like Pika or Magu to Mara again. Wand being the same as Battle Axe again. Again, I think Battle Axe is probably realistically very similar to what I'd imagine it's probably like 2 or 3 SPs. Like these things are kind of both the same for all intents and purposes. Next we have Scythe. Scythe has also dropped. Scythe I was pretty interested in seeing it being a little bit more like, I thought it was gonna go up in value, but like it has dropped, then gone up, then dropped, then gone up, then dropped, then gone up. So it's no, like, people are trying to trade for Tori, but I don't think they're going to get Tori. People are trying to trade for Pika. Maybe it's Magu ads, maybe it's Pika. Somewhere around there. Next thing is Jester Box. Jester Box being around Goro or Hiei ads. Normal. Same thing with Jester Hat. Like, Jester Hat, Jester Box, very similar items when it comes down to value. Same thing with Lance right now. Lance being around Goro ads, which equates to around Mara. Hollow Fang being around, now this Hollow Fang one right here is actually an extraordinarily good trade because you're trading pretty much nothing for it. But it's realistically around Hiei ads Goro right now. I don't know why it dropped so much, but it was like Mara recently. So that has dropped quite a bit. Ball head, which is probably like the most significant drop we've seen in the last few weeks of an item. So very, very interesting to see if that's going to keep dropping. Ball head has another item that dropped a little bit. Now it's Pika ads-ish. Some people trying to get Mara Magu, which is generally like, this is coming from an item that was like Tori Pika, Tori Magu, Tori Mara, right? Like, it's interesting to see that ball head is falling so drastically. Festival Shield being pretty much like Goro, let's just say. Elo Egg is one of those items, like I said, is going up in price right now. Elo Egg being Qfid plus ads. Sorry about saying that that it was a good trade earlier, but Qfid plus ads. You're seeing a lot of people trying to trade their Elo Egg for Qfid plus ads. I don't know if anybody's actually getting the trades, but these are the most common trades that we've been seeing. We finally found a Flamingo boat this today. Flamingo boat and Shusui, which is Flamingo boat plus Shusui for Kage. I think that's actually a good trade because, like, realistically, you could probably trade your Flamingo boat for like a Tori, and then Shusui for like a Goro. So like, I think the person offering for Kage is actually getting like Tori plus ads. So I don't know if that's like a good deal or not. We seen a journal for a spare fruit bag a second ago. But yeah, around Goro, I mean, that's what people have been trading it at. All Seeing Eye. So this is one of the most contended items on the list right now. P-Bag for All Seeing Eye plus ads, which is interesting because on release of the All Seeing Eye, it was the reverse, right? It was All Seeing Eye for P-Bag plus ads, right? Like, but now it seems like All Seeing Eye has dropped, which is weird because it's still a $200 item. So I don't know. It's kind of a strange concept to me. I don't understand if this. I don't think this is gonna stay the same. And I think it's the most volatile item because it's the most traded item right now. So you guys can't really take all of these with like 100% certainty. These are just trades that you guys can possibly get for it or trade for it. So make sure that you guys kind of like pay attention and kind of look forward to seeing if this is the correct, if this is what you want to trade it for. But yeah, like super volatile item, definitely needs to be looked at in future market watches as well. All right, Moria Scissors. Moria Scissors being 3 Devil Fruit removers. It's gonna stay around there. Same thing with Moria's outfit being roughly around that. Like, I think it's not gonna go up in price. Next thing is Shusui. Shusui being around Hiei, which is nice. I thought it was like Goro, but it looks like it's dropped a little bit. Another item that's dropped a little bit. Next thing is Gauntlet. Gauntlet's being, again, this one's actually interesting because, oh, this is actually put in the wrong spot here. But this one's actually interesting, being around like Goro-ish, which is a little bit more than Shusui when you like actually look at trades. But I'd imagine they're really, like, realistically roughly around the same. Violin. Violin's an interesting one. People are really volatile with the Violin. I feel like it's hard to find Violin trades. I'd imagine it's roughly around Mara if I had to guess myself, just based on like what people are using it in trades as. But we haven't really found too many concrete like trades themselves for it, so that's why I only have 2 right here. Now the next on the list is Brooks Guitar. Brooks Guitar being like Pika or like Magu for both these. I think this is like a bad trade, but around Pika I would imagine. So I feel like it's closely related to where Soul Cane is, because Soul Cane again is around Pika, Magu, or some people trading Soul Cane still for Elo. I don't know if you're going to get that trade anymore, but it's roughly Soul Cane plus ads for Elo, Tori, or Pika, Tori ads. Yeah, something around there. But I would say roughly like Pika ads-ish, just based on the market that I've been watching lately. So we'll see. Bat Swarm being around Ito, maybe Hiei, something like that. Ryuma's Scarf being 2 SPs. Realistically, not that big of an item. Now, Soul King's Scarf is one of the hardest items in the game to find right now. Very, very difficult to trade for. It's worth so many different items. It's probably going to be worth Candy Cane. Like, honestly, it is one of those items that, like, that's the item, right? Like, that is the item to get, because you have candy cane, prestige candy cane, marine hat, what else is like those shades are like the most expensive in the game, and this is like easily becoming one of the most expensive in the game. So make sure you guys, if you guys have the opportunity to pick this up or keep it, try to keep it. Soul King's outfit being around Goro. That's the only one we found. Dark Root for Ryuma's outfit. Nobody's really trading it, to be honest. Brooks outfit, plus Lance for Mara. So that tells me maybe Goro and Hiei-ish. I like, Mara's kind of been going up lately, so like, Mara's kind of where Magu is when it comes down to value currently. Like, look at this, right? Paw for Mara. The reason they're doing this is because Paw is, or Mara's so good for dungeons, and there's not very much to do right now. When we get a new dungeon and stuff, and we have like other like event-based things, I think Mara's gonna drop again. But Mara, for all intents and purposes, is like around the same price as Magu currently, and that's something that you guys should be paying attention to as the market goes, because I think it will drop again. It's just a matter of when, right? And Paw, you see, has already been dropping. I'll explain that as we go. Yeah, so only, like I said, only one Brooks outfit. Sorry, couldn't find anything else there for you guys. Next is Mochi. Mochi, again, Mochi's another item that's been dropping a little bit. Everybody's asking for ELO ads for it. ELO ads, all-seeing eye. You'll still see like the all-seeing eyes for them. I don't know if any ELO ads for Mochi is going to actually go through, but you are seeing a significant uptick in ELO ads for Mochi, so maybe Mochi is dropping at a rate right now, so it's probably not good to invest in Mochi right now if you guys are thinking about grabbing onto a new thing. Yomi being not too much, an SP or two. Kage being around Magu-ish, makes sense. Paw being roughly around Goro-ish, Mara-ish, makes sense. That has dropped lately. And then the last crazy trade that I have found was Ballhead and Magu. But anyways, guys, if this video helped you out, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Sorry I didn't do a market watch last week. I was super busy, but I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Make sure you guys comment in the comment section below. What do you guys want me to include in the next market watch? Did you guys find any cool, interesting trades? Put it in the comment section below. Like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Take care, guys. Goodbye. If you enjoyed this video, like, comment, and subscribe on the YouTube channel, but also come follow us on Twitch. We stream Monday to Friday, 7 p.m. EST every day for about 6 to 12 hours. I'd love to see you there.